Hamilton City Magazine is rocking its new issue. It's the music issue. The editor and co-publisher Meredith McLeod joins us, along with musician Dylan Hudecki, who contributed for the first time to the magazine. Thanks to you both.
Oh, thank you.
So this is Meredith, your second music issue.
It is. It's our second music issue, our 10th print issue, which we're really excited about.
It's
Feels like a milestone.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes, and we're thrilled that Dylan is joining us as a contributor. He's written a feature in the magazine and is also doing some music album review type things. He's a super plugged in musician himself in the city, so we're really excited to have him.
Every single issue I learn something more about the city, and I always think, oh, I've lived here for so long, I work here, you know, I know everything about Hamilton. I do not until I read Hamilton City Magazine.
That's
and
okay.
your article about music stores.
Yeah.
Like, I had no idea we had so many stores that sell instruments that are just for musicians, and you think about how much Hamilton is a music city.
Yeah, and the transitions, how they've, you know, been around for years and then they eventually close, and that's kind of what the article is about, is the stores of yesteryear and, you know, the impact they've had on musicians. And so we actually had a few contributors to that, my article, some Hamilton musicians that, you know, have, you know, great memories of how, you know, lessons and, you know, their first guitars, their first bass, they're like just these nostalgic things that shaped how they, what kind of musician they are now.
Do you think that these stores are kind of the reason that Hamilton is such a music city, or are they here because Hamilton was a music city? Was it the chicken or the egg?
Symbiotic. Yeah, it's symbiotic, yeah. I think it's, you know, the Hamilton music scene is always transitioning, and the music stores, you know, follow suit. But now, one of the pieces of the article is that now with things like online, you know, I'm not going to say which online mega sources, you know, there's and kind of like big franchise like music stores, they're kind of taking over the ma and pa, like the smaller locations. So it's too bad, but that happens. It's 2024. These are the kind of things that happen now.
And hopefully the article like just opens people's eyes as to where these places are and the importance of them. Yeah.
Well, the magazine itself is all about the, you know, music scene as a whole. So
yeah,
that's
including a lot about Supercrawl.
Yes, yes. Well, we all know Supercrawl is just such a pinnacle event in our city, and so yeah, we have a story about what's coming up at Supercrawl, and Ishkwe's on our cover, who's going to play at Supercrawl, and of course she's got some history having lived in Hamilton, and so yeah, so it's really exciting. We've got lots of content. You know, the Red Hill Valley. The Shakers are coming out with their first new album in 40 years, which is pretty incredible. Yeah, we've got a story about kind of the power of music education, and,
which is,
you know,
so very important. And it's
really
not just for kids that are hoping to be musicians. It's about like that well-rounded education.
It really is. I mean, myself, when I was in high school, doing music kind of brought me out of my shell. It gave me confidence. It gave me teamwork. I went to Orchard Park High School. Go Patriots. Great program there. And, you know, like, yeah, music is literally for everyone. And we know through research how powerful it is for our brains.
Right.
So, you know, it really doesn't make sense what's happening in our schools around music and arts education in general.
Okay, so that's all included in this issue, along with some really timely, of course, we've got the housing affordability issue, so we've got other political things that are happening in Hamilton as well.
We do. You know, we are an arts and culture, music, food and drink publication, but we also talk about city issues and what it means to live in a transforming city like Hamilton. And so we do talk about housing affordability. We've talked about densification. We've talked about what our waterfront should be. We've got a story about LRT, which we keep talking about.
How many? All right, all in Hamilton City Magazine, the music issue, which is out now.
It is, yeah. People should be getting it at their doorsteps. Our subscribers should be getting it any day. Some folks will get it for the first time.
Success.
Thank you so much, Annette.